With the Super Bowl happening today, the organizers of the halftime show wanted to make sure that everything was kept a secret until the big reveal. This year, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar will be performing, but they had an interesting way to cover the sound. Now, attempting to keep their show a secret at all costs, the organizers have been blaring rock music outside of the stadium to cover up rehearsals. The group I mentioned earlier have been perfecting their 12-minute set, and so anyone within earshot is potentially someone that could leak what they're planning. From what we've learned, the stadium has been blasting music like Bon Jovi and the Red Hot Chili Peppers to cover up the actual music being practiced, which also must be extremely distracting for them as they try to prepare. I get the abundance of caution for not spoiling a good show, but man, I can't imagine trying to learn one song while another song is playing in the background. However, that's not the only downside. There's also a lot of neighbors around the stadium, and some people are apparently not pleased to be hearing "Livin' on a Prayer" at full volume while they're trying to tuck their kids into bed. A lot of the rehearsals have been going on late into the night, and that's starting to anger a lot of the neighbors. Although have no fear, because game day is here. Now, if they're doing all of this just to keep the set a secret, then you know that they haven't really been revealing anything else either. The only thing that we do know about this secret performance is that Mary J. Blige said that the whole set gave her goosebumps. The show is being presented by Pepsi, the NFL, and Rock Nation, with Jay-Z releasing a statement on what to expect. In the message he said, "On February 13th, 2022, at the Super Bowl in Inglewood, California, in the new SoFi Stadium, Dr. Dre, a musical visionary from Compton, Snoop Dogg, an icon from Long Beach, and Kendrick Lamar, a young musical pioneer in his own right, also from Compton, will take center field for a performance of a lifetime. They will be joined by the lyrical genius Eminem and the timeless queen Mary J. Blige. This is the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show. This is history in the making."
It seems not everyone was a fan of that star-studded halftime show. More specifically, local authorities have spoken out against Snoop Dogg's participation in the halftime show, claiming they'd be boycotting the Super Bowl. It seems the backlash is coming just weeks after Snoop was featured on a song where, well, he more or less called for violence against the police. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it right now on I.O. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. You got the spiciest host in the game, Jared Pepper Bronstein, with you here today. You know I'm repping the Eagles, my team here on Super Bowl Sunday, even though they're not in the Super Bowl, that's okay. And you know you gotta make sure to smash that like button. Also make sure to subscribe as well to keep up to date with all things entertainment, and let's get right into it. All week people were anxiously awaiting what may go down as one of the best Super Bowl halftime performances of all time, depending who you ask, but it seems a few different police groups felt the performance would have been much better if Snoop hadn't been involved at all. Just a couple weeks prior to the Super Bowl, Snoop collaborated with fellow rapper JD5 on a song called Police. And as you can imagine, well, it wasn't a song talking about how much they love the cops. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Some of the lyrics included, which for obvious reasons, I'm gonna paraphrase, but feel free to look up the original version. They go along the lines of, and I quote, "All you people out there, take your guns that you're using to each other and start shooting the police. That'll impress someone like me, because these police are getting way out of line." Although it appears Snoop didn't really promote the song much on his socials, if at all, it still caught the ears of a handful of police groups. Taking to Facebook to release an official statement, the Suffolk County PBA shared images of Snoop alongside some of his lyrics and a written letter which was sent to the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. The post was captioned, I quote, "Encouraging people police officers apparently earns you a spot as a headliner at the Super Bowl. If you choose to watch the game at all, halftime is a great moment to shut your TV off in honor of those men and women in blue who gave their lives for us." Snoop Dogg didn't speak on the situation, and it seems likely he won't, given the amount of love, support, and positivity he received from fans all over the world, praising his performance alongside a handful of hip-hop legends. Some news outlets also highlighted that leading up to the Super Bowl, all the performers were warned not to do anything politically motivated or censored. However, that didn't stop Eminem from taking a knee, which some thought may have been a tribute to Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick is a former quarterback in the NFL and a prominent supporter of the movement who made headlines for taking a knee during the singing of the national anthem back in 2016. Although the claims regarding M have yet to be confirmed, it seems the internet has a way of hearing a story and, well, running with it.
In preparation for the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show, the performers were told to not do or say anything controversial, resulting in the NFL trying to censor Eminem and Dr. Dre during their performances. Nonetheless, the two decided to go against the NFL's wishes in their show. So let's talk about this and more only in today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's me again. Welcome back to I.O. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan. Let me know if you watched the Super Bowl or if you just tuned in for the halftime show like me. Either way, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Now let's get on with the video. During the halftime show, after Eminem's performance of Lose Yourself, you might have noticed that he took a knee. He did this in a display of defiance against the NFL. He also did this in support of Colin Kaepernick. He did this during the singing of the national anthem in 2016. Now, Eminem had brought up the idea previously, and the NFL literally told him not to do it. They banned him from doing so. But that didn't scare him because he decided to do so anyways. And he kneeled down for around a minute. He's not the only one who was censored though. Dr. Dre was told his lyrics in his song Still Dre were too controversial. It's due to the one line that goes as so, still F with the beats, still not loving the police. Apparently the NFL was not a fan of that line, so he got into a big disagreement with them over that. According to a source, and I quote, "In the weeks leading up to the Super Bowl, Dre has gone back and forth with league officials about the lyrics and content of the songs that he could perform on stage. And it goes beyond curse words." Dre went on to say how he felt disgustingly censored. Also, Snoop Dogg's planned outfit was flagged as being gang related, but I mean, it still appeared to be.
Kanye West decided to take a break from yelling at Pete Davidson on his Instagram so that he could take his kids to the Super Bowl in Los Angeles. However, his fashion choices for that evening proved to be his downfall, and we're now getting reports that he had major regrets after choosing to hide his face. Kanye was sitting next to Donda Sports president Antonio Brown and his daughter Northwest when they suddenly appeared on the Jumbotron. According to reports, thousands of football fans in attendance booed Kanye when he was spotted wearing the black mask over his face, which became an important part of this story because now it made it very awkward for him when he decided that he wanted to take it off. Well, at least according to Judd Apatow, who was sitting behind Kanye at the game. He claimed that the rapper was struggling with the mask quite a bit. Judd says in his Instagram caption, "I'm sitting near Kanye, he seems very hot and sweaty in the mask. I overheard him say, 'Man, I wish I didn't go with the mask today, but now that I'm in it, I can't really bail on it. Do you think I could lose it at halftime? Seems like a logical place to make a change.' His friend said, 'No, you have to commit.' Then Kanye said, 'I wish we would have cut some more vents in this thing.' Then his pal said, 'I told you to go with the creepy contact lenses, but you didn't listen. You never listen.' Then adding in another post, 'I got too hot, I can't do it.' Now, because Judd is a comedian, no one is really quite sure if he is telling the truth about this Kanye conversation. However, it does certainly sound like a very possible complaint given the temperatures in LA and that brutal mask that he was wearing. Either way, even if the conversation didn't happen, the internet was creating all of their own narratives around Kanye's mask. With NRG Seth pointing out the most obvious problem with this mask and said, "No way Kanye paid $50K for a Super Bowl ticket to watch it like this." Which is just so true. I can't imagine the amount of money he dropped to completely miss the entire first half of the game. Although this has more to do with Kanye wanting the world to see him out and being a good dad. I really don't think that Kanye cares that much about football or the Super Bowl for that matter. He just wanted his moment on the screen following the tirade of attacks that he put out against Pete Davidson. Many fans speculated that Kanye was only wearing the mask for attention, which pretty much would defeat the purpose of a mask meant to keep his face hidden. I really hope he at least took this moment with his daughter North to tell her about why he didn't want her on TikTok. It must be insane to have your dad ranting about you being on social media all over social media. I really don't think that Kanye understands the gravity of his reach when he goes on these social media rants. Also, you would think that with the Super Bowl happening, it would be enough to pull the attention away from Kanye just for a moment. But even with that, he still was trending on Twitter over the Super Bowl. He even acknowledged this on Instagram and said, "How great is it to be a free artist? I fought for my family, we had Sunday service, trended over the Super Bowl while at the Super Bowl with my kids. Odell gave me and my kids his gloves, Dre performed, Rams won, and I did a Super Bowl commercial with McDonald's. God has a plan, love over fear, today was awesome."
50 Cent is trending after his Super Bowl performance, and it's probably not for reasons he would want. First off, his performance was a surprise. It was rumored that he was going to be there, but no one knew for sure. But alas, he showed up on stage and the crowd went wild. But Twitter and Instagram users are too quick and started creating memes off of his performance. And they're wild and hilarious, so let's look at them and more only in today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to IO. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan. If you're excited for today's video, why don't you give it a big thumbs up? Also, comment something down below because I love reading your comments. And obviously, subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get on with the video. 50 Cent gave a head over heels performance for the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. Quite literally, because he was hanging upside down for the first 30-ish seconds of it. Now, this was meant to be a nice throwback to the original music video for that song. In the music video, he is singing upside down. just like in his Super Bowl performance. But in this day and age, people are too quick and immediately turn him hanging upside down into a meme, mainly because his face was getting flushed and his veins were popping. So they took that image and made him into a meme. Let's take a look at them, shall we? The first being a classic and one of my favorites. 50 Cent waiting for his part in the halftime show, like, that's a classic meme. This guy is Michael McGee. His image went viral years ago. The meme I usually see him with is the trying to hold a fart next to a cute girl in class, but it works perfectly with 50 Cent as well. Next, we have this massive purple fish from SpongeBob. Like, these memes literally have me dying. Who comes up with them? In fact, there was a fair bit of SpongeBob memes like this one. It's true, like, how long was he hanging upside down before it was his cue? I mean, he probably was strapped to the ceiling and then flipped upside down, so he wasn't hanging that long, but still, he was up there for quite some time. Even this one is gold. Patrick with his jellyfish catching net. Like, I can't. These people are far too creative. Here's another one that was my favorite. Nobody. 50 Cent with Patrick hanging upside down over SpongeBob. Like, seriously, he must have been dangling there for quite some time. Maybe even from the start of the performance. Can you just imagine him being strapped to the ceiling over the backup dancers, like waiting for his time to shine? He's definitely gonna wake up sore tomorrow, I'll tell you that. Here's one that will make you spit out your drink. 50 Cent is now a full $1, or 50 Cent looking like 78 cents due to inflation. I'm telling you, people are ruthless out there. Like I said, he just wanted to shock people with his performance. Have them be like, oh, throwback, I remember his original music video. Instead, they kind of made him into a laughing stock. This is why I love, but I also hate the internet. Like, at any moment, you can become a meme. Been there, it's happened to me. Anyways, let's take a look at some few other honorable mentions. Like this tweet, telling my kids this is Spider-Man and Mary J. Where's the lie though? Seriously, where's the lie? Also, this one literally had me cackling. You have to see it. It's so funny. Just Big Bird knocking down the damn door. Too good. Literally the amount of memes already out there, and it hasn't even been a full hour. It's ridiculous how fast these people are. He's not the only one getting memed alive right now though. Mary J. Blige is also getting memed after her performance. Towards the end of her performance, she flopped down dramatically on stage, and people immediately turned that into a meme, saying things like, she looked like the toys from the Toy Story movie when Andy or any human comes in. They're also attacking Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson because he did an opening speech at the Super Bowl and he did his iconic eyebrow raising thing, which I can't do. Well, maybe. Anyway, now The Rock is a meme, so like I said, no one is safe these days. As you all know by now, 50 Cent made a surprise appearance during the Super Bowl halftime show on Sunday. Quickly, he was turned into a meme. So, let's check out some of these memes only in today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to IO. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan. If you haven't seen part 1 to this video, go check it out. We did lots of videos on 50 Cent. Now, let's get on with the video. So, during his performance, 50 Cent was hanging upside down. Spider in the corner of my shower looking down at me like, it's true though, when I get into the shower and there's a spider up there, I'm like, can you not? Like, are you gonna let me shower in peace? I'm telling you, people are too witty. Like, look at it. Oh my god. Like, he was just trying to throw homage or homage, I think that's how you actually pronounce it, whatever, to his original Into Club music video, and people were like, nah, this is hilarious. And then he's now a meme. Homer said, once again, sorry, I didn't even see that. The Simpsons predicted the halftime show. Bro, maybe they did. Look at Homer upside down. I can't. I literally can't. Like, it's the fact that people are finding these images so perfectly. Like, I've never seen this photo of Homer before. How did this person find it? 50 Cent after he finished his song. Bro, if you guys haven't seen the SpongeBob movie, it's a classic when he comes down in that. Goofy Goober! It's true though, like, genuinely, when he's upside down, obviously he was in a harness. I guess as he's going right side up and to get on the stage, they pan to a backup dancer, but that took like 5 seconds. So he was literally upside down and got right side up in like 5 seconds. Like, I literally want to see the behind the scenes of him getting strapped up, him hanging upside down, and then him going right side up. Like, I genuinely want to see that. I hope somebody has behind the scene footage. Guys, it was a throwback. That was so nostalgic. That was so nostalgic. Like, I loved every song. Mary J. Blige. Oh, man. I was living for it, okay? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Oh my gosh, no one. 50 Cent. It's a freaking bat hanging upside down. Like, stop, guys, stop. This is too much. You gotta give this guy a break, you know? He thought his performance was so good. He was probably really proud of himself, being like, oh, I'm throwing tribute to an old song. And now, he's a bat and a meme. When my phone drops underneath the bed. That's probably what the phone sees. You know, you're reaching under, you're like, hopefully there's no monsters, you're hanging upside down trying to grab your phone. That one's hella accurate. That was hella accurate. No way Kanye paid $50K for a Super Bowl ticket to watch it like this. That's what I'm talking about. So we covered this story too, where he went to the Super Bowl and he wore this mask, like, I think halfway. And then apparently, according to Judd Apatow, who was sitting by Kanye, Kanye got too hot and was just like, when can I take this off? I really wish that I didn't wear it. I can't see him having a good view. It's fitting that 50 Cent performs after 2 quarters. Oh my god, it's true though. Stop. People are too clever. That's like scarily clever. There was a whole bunch of other ones being like, due to inflation, 50 Cent is now like blah blah blah, because he was upside down and the blood was rushing to his head, so it like looked like it was swelling.